Hey, what's up guys, my name is Rishabh and you're watching Everyone's Story. So today in this video I am going to review episode 95 of this Pokemon journey. But before all that, I want you guys to like the video as a motivation purpose for me. Now without wasting your time, let's jump straight to the video. So now finally we have a Team Rocket Fortress episode here, which story begins with the Team Rocket trio struggling to get food and to get some other daily stuff, and for that they are doing some crappy job just trying to afford enough fun for their Team Rocket's team. Then a few moments later they encounter as Pikachu and Do and just try to capture Pikachu using the data machine Pokemon, but unfortunately they got two lazy Pokemon, Slatter and Slatin, who were just sloping around. So basically in starting they just show how useless the data machine is. Ash and Do bring out the Ritario and Cinder and easily blast Team Rocket once again. It was twice hilarious. Then we saw the Team Rocket decided to follow the Pelipper and found out the man who is in charge of putting Pokemon in data machine and complained him that they need to put some strong Pokemon in it. So they start following Pelipper, but they don't know that a worse day is waiting for them. As at first they get a dragon breath from a Swablu, and then they get eaten by a warlord and stuck inside of his body for a while. However, with Pelipper water done, they are able to get out of it. But even outside their problem not able to that end, as they found themselves in a frozen snow environment where they get frozen, and maybe if no one saved them that they would die. But thankfully they are rescued by none other than Cassidy of Team Rocket. However, she revealed that she is no longer a Team Rocket member, and it turns out that she quit and decided to do what she loves. Like she now made food in a little cafe and create this little wooden feeder, since she offered them that they can stay for one night, but Team Rocket don't manage. So to repay her help, they say that they will do some of her daily work. Since after they were, they see Pelipper again and they just remembered that they were actually chasing him. So they just leave everything and start getting ready to chase him again. But James don't want to leave without saying goodbye to Cassidy. So Jessie and Meow say him to stay here as they saw him being so happy with her, and in an emotional way Jace just leave James there. After some time we saw that they again get hungry, and this time they encounter Butch and a female Meowth. Since at first we thought this is Meowsy, but in the subtitle is written that is another female Meowth who looks just like Meowsy. Whatever we saw a hilarious debate on Butch's name, Toys Not Child just remember the original this time, although he offered them food, and we come to know that he had also left Team Rocket and now owns a bakery shop. So after eating we saw that Jessie and Meowth say that they want to help him to repay his help. Now again after a whole day work we saw that they see Pelipper again and remember that they were chasing him. Since this time Meowth don't want to do, as now he started letting this female Meowth. So Jessie and Warfare left and we again saw a quite emotional goodbye. Now this time Jessie again faced some problem, like Sabu again attacked on her with a dragon breath and she ended up trapped in a desert sand, but luckily James and Meowth comes back and reveals that James Moppeto ate all the food, so Cassidy kicked him out of the cafe, and Meow revealed that he again get heartbroken as he learned that the female Meowth like a local Persian who rules the whole town. Since in the background and perfect emotional beat were playing, however James and Meowth comes to save Jessie, but accept that they themselves stuck on the desert sand. However, thankfully Pelipper arrived back on the scene to save Team Rocket. Since during the saving process the data machine falls from Pelipper's mouth and it seems that it that broken. Since some fans are predicting that now we will not see that stupid data machine again, but actually it's not confirmed. Although then Team Rocket again encounter Ash and Do, and since then they had lost their way, so they act like they are trying to catch Pikachu, and Ash blast them off again, and Team Rocket reached the factory where they were waiting, so a happy ending for them. Now in my opinion it was a good episode for Team Rocket. We really needed an episode like this focus on them. Seeing Cassidy and Butch return was nice, but it seems that we will most likely not see them again. Since in episode we saw data machine that damaged, so now most likely in future we would see Team Rocket to catch some Pokemon, or maybe we could see that they would bring back some of their old Pokemon. Whatever, in overall this episode was quite perfect for Team Rocket perspective. So now in my opinion this episode rating is 9 out of 10, a very good episode for Team Rocket. So now that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, so don't forget to subscribe this channel and hit that bell button to get more collaborative videos in future. Also be sure to comment your thoughts and ideas about Team Rocket. Now at last, as always, you guys can follow me on my social media handles like Instagram, Twitter and my Facebook page. Thanks for watching.